All right, I think we can hear me now. All right, happy late night. Welcome back to Best Card Breaks for our Bowman multi-year random teams mixer. CAGS call-up break, $4,300 Superfractor bounty. We thought we hit it earlier. We did not. Jesus Mate Black Mojo, number to 10. The blacks used to be 101s, now the rose gold. So the Superfractor bounty is still alive. Pacers in 3. Stop, bro. Yeah, we were watching the Pacers game. That was Pacers Oak City game. Some people may call it the Thunder game, but incredible comeback for Indiana. I like it. All right, let's go. They sure know how to make it interesting. Let's run this random. A lot of fun to watch that. First lead of the game. First lead of the game with 0.3 seconds left. It's crazy. Diabolical. All right, grab our collector's list. Aaron, fourth break with us. First break, Will Rust. Welcome, welcome. Paste them in here. 30 entries. Everybody's in there. 2 dice, 4 or more as always. Going 7 times. Good luck. We will paste the list next to our teams in alphabetical order. All right, there we go. The helper on the Angels all the way down to Renshaw with them Yankees. Paste, save, grab our link, copy, paste, save. All right, if you refresh over on the app, you should be able to see them now. Boom, boom. Here we go. The helper on the Angels, Blackwell Astros, Renshaw Athletics, Mitch with the Blue Jays, Adam Braves, Rob Moore Brewers, D. Toma Cardinals, Eisner Cubs, Mitch, the Diamondbacks, Eisner with the Dodgers, Will Trust with the Giants, Chris Edwards Guardians, Buddy with the Mariners, Aaron Marlins, J.D. Marshall with the Mets, Rob Kennedy Nationals, Aaron with the O's, the helper with the Padres, Steven with the Phillies, Aaron with the Pirates, Cook and Cook with them Rangers and Rays. They're actually playing. The Rays come back to win that game earlier. Renshaw with the Red Sox, Eisner Reds, Brayway Rockies, Dan Otis with the Royals. CAGS call up, good luck. Stephen Flo with the Tigers, Buffalo BK Twins, White Sox to Dan Griffin, and Mr. Renshaw with them Yankees. Let's go, babes. Let's have some fun. What a comeback, bro. What a comeback. They were getting absolutely smoked with them turnovers. Halliburton just keeps going up $50 every time they win. All right, we're going to start off with 2020 Bowman Chrome. Hit some cool stuff in here. I used to rip, I don't know, I've ripped well over 100K worth of this stuff. I used to rip it all the time. To get game 1 in Oak City, though, that is tough to do. Glad they could pull it off. Good luck, everyone. We'll see if we can get select there by the end of this break. If not, I'll be ripping it after the card show tomorrow. It's 11 to 8, so tomorrow will be a late night of rips because I won't be able to do any midday breaks. The Midwest Monsters tomorrow, 2-day show. It's a big one. If any of you guys are going to the Midwest Monster and have a PSA 9 Jordan, Fleer 86, 87 Jordan PSA 9, you stop by and let's chat. We need one. Building a complete PSA 9 set. 5 cards away. Jordan's one of them. Just bought almost a complete PSA 9 set. All right, here we go. Good luck, everyone. 2020 Bowman Chrome Hobby. Isaac Paredes hits nukes. Now with the Padres. RIP to his career now. Just kidding. Clark Schmidt, Purple Shimmer from the Yankees. Brett Batty, Poussin. Shoemake, Perdomo, Brandon Marsh. Nico. Dylan File, True Purple to 250. Brew Crew. Dylan File. Let's get real colorful. Dylon File. Before I get too deep, I might as well just rip these top loaders open. Who's hanging out at around midnight tonight with us? Somebody's got to be hanging out in the live. I see a couple of you guys lurking and not saying squat. Say hello. Longoria, about to retire as a Tampa Bay Rays, signing a one-day contract. Evan Longoria, one of the Rays goats. It's been a long time, like what, like 9 years or something like that? Diaz, Alejandro Kirk, Bregman, Brown, O'Neal Cruz, J-Rod, Wander Franco, R.I.P. to his career. Down the toilet that one went. Michael Baez. Royce Lewis to 250. When he's healthy, he hits nukes. Lenark, Luzardo, Allen, Lewin Diaz. Looks like we have some orange peeking back there. Nice at Marlins. Lewin Diaz, not sure what he's doing now. Orange, Bobby Witt Jr., baby. I said Royals. We're not even to the CAG boxes yet. His first Bowman was this year, but before this release. Who's got them Royals? Where they at? Dan Otis. That's it. We always take Bobby Witt. Tugly and Noah Song. Lewin Diaz, Royce Lewis. Other than that, not a crazy box. Bobby Witt's best card in there. Draft? Nah. 25 Bowman flagship. Let's go, Steven. Watching some film. Appreciate you reaching out, brother. I know there was 2 spots left, and like you had messaged me as they were being claimed. But yeah, if I'm awake and I'm around, you guys know I live 30 minutes from the shop. But if I'm around and I'm awake, we're ripping. All of our usual suspects that know how far I live. I have went home though. I have went home before and come back later to rip. If things are a little far off and we just got to keep pushing stuff back a little bit. When it comes midnight and we're like right there, I try to stick around a little bit. Will, I'm just now seeing you up there. Hi. I'm sorry, I'm like neglecting the app chat. Sometimes it takes a little bit to load on the front end of the screen if I'm not logged in. I should probably just save my login information on the computer. That's my fault. So Will's here, first break with us. It was a nice comeback. Did not see that coming, man. We're here in Indiana. We're all Pacers fans, but I'm also a big-time realist, and I just didn't see it happening tonight in Oak City. But hey, I'm okay when they prove me wrong. We need to pull a super, man. That bounty's getting up there. We're in a superfractor, well, Bowman superfractor round. Not so much tops. Tops we hit all the time, but Bowman, we're a little bit in a drought right now. See if we can find one tonight. Yancey Luis, Mini Diamond. Amador, Rookie Red. Paper. Sagasi, Yannick. Sasaki. If you guys are not familiar with how we break Bowman products like this, we typically do not go through every single paper. It would take absolutely forever because we do a lot of case breaks as well. Jacob Wright to 99, green grass for them Dodgers. But if it's a color paper, we take care of it. If not, it all ships anyway. So, Luis Pena, chrome. Peyton Ellis, Reptilian. Ugarte. The question is, can we manifest a Caglione at a draft? Can we do it? We've done it many, many times before. Lowest numbered CAG I've pulled out of 25. Orange Shimmer, not the true, the Orange Shimmer. Ooh, Steven PM me after this. Aaron Estrada. Paper. Cade Horton. Doesn't have to be baseball, right? Does it have to be baseball or no? JJ Weatherholt, X-Fractor. Kevin McGonigal, nice hit Tigers, base ink. Nice little hobby hit there. We take the base auto. McGonigal's nasty. Stephen Flo, let's go. Could use a big stand, but we need some color. McGonigal would usually go on a big stand. Weatherholt. You guys know I'm the Weatherholt whisperer around here. Yeah, Steven, so actually after this box, I'm going to grab something real quick. I'll show you. If you're giving them the kiddos, I like that. We do the same. I don't know if Dusty's in this break, but Dusty just donated a bunch of cards today to give to kids, like a lot. So, Randy Rosarena to 499, Jesus, Anderson Brito to 350. Brito. I'm going to show you something real quick. One sec. Because I also have a kiddo, and his teammates love cards. Oh, crap, this thing's heavy. So, this is a flat rate mailer. You see up top, all of those are individually wrapped. Stacks of cards. Baseball, basketball, football. Bang! Thing probably weighs 20, 25 pounds. Coming at you, my man. Give them to the kids. Have fun. The kids, I'd say this all the time, man. You got to take care of the kiddos nowadays. That is the future of our hobby. So you guys that are in the hobby, if you guys have any kids around you, what's up, Safe Haven? What's going on, Cody? If you have any kids around you guys that even have an interest in collecting, you reel them in. Doesn't matter how cheap, does not matter. That is the future of our hobby. Without them, it will die. We're flying in, Mitch. We're flying in. Like, you'd have to ship it to us. Shipping's expensive, bro. we drove last year to New York. We are not driving again. We got some really good friends of ours that are also sitting up there from Indiana. They are driving, and they're taking a bunch of our stuff. So Nick and I are just walking right onto a flight with a giant case of cards. We are getting off at LaGuardia and I guess Ubering over to Manhattan. I will, Steven. I'll let you know the shipping. It's a ton of cards, though. You'll have a lot to give out, and they're already team bagged for you. Dusty's awesome. If you guys see him in the live, his name is Dustman. Dustman11 LP. Dusty's an awesome member of our community, gives back, and hits nukes, because I pull that dude some super fractors, baby. Yeah, dude, shipping is so expensive. That's why I can't get rid of it, because of shipping. Bro, shipping cost is, it's wild, bro. I mean, it makes it worth it, though, right? If it goes to a good cause. Like Jesse Simmons, who usually hangs out in our YouTube live. He might be watching right now, I don't know, but I've sent Jesse tens of thousands of cards over the years, I feel like. I'm pretty sure he's still going through them and team bagging them for kiddos. He does a lot of stuff for the kids down in Georgia. The 250, Thomas White, that's not a bad hit. Caden Dana. Braden Montgomery, Speckle Ink White Sox. Dan Griffin. Got some OGs in this break, baby. There you go, Dan. Little Braden Montgomery. If we were driving, bro, in a heartbeat. Zaire Hope. I have, Nick and I have talked about buying a Sprinter van for the shop. And then with like wrapping our logo and stuff on it, so we would have to drive something like that to New York. Jared Sundstrom to 125, so it'd be perfect for a situation like that, bro. But man, that is such a grind of a drive, because Nick doesn't like driving throughout the night. I will. I'll drive all night. I don't care. But Nick is not that person. He's like, nah, we'll stay at a hotel. So like last year, we left a day earlier. We got home a day late because we stayed in hotels for 2 nights. I'm not about that life. I want to get home, see the family. So we're flying, baby. Yeah, 2020 is going up. Going up, man. I'm glad I held on to a few Halliburtons. Jacob just bought us a Halliburton like yesterday or 2 days ago. Halliburton does not stay very long in the shop. Jesus. Slade Caldwell. Bro, my phone is getting blown up right now. Had a parlay for the Pacers, the Rays, and the Astros to win. The Rays came back and won. The Pacers came back and won. Emmanuel Rodriguez to 150 Twins. Houston Astros in the 5th inning were up 4-1. And I trust the Astros so little that I took the cash out. And they're playing the Pirates, if that tells you anything. Not gambling on the Stros, man. Thanks for getting the lead big enough to where I could cash out. If you guys know me at all, you guys know that I'm anti-Astros. I'll throw a bet on them, but if I get the opportunity, I'll get out of that bet quick. Luke Sennard to 499 Braves. True Blue. Oh, let's go Tigers. Kevin McGonigal, True Blue. That's a big one. To go with that base auto, it's a McGonigal kind of night. Let's go Tigers. Steven, nice hit. McGonigal base and McGonigal blue. What the hell with the Halliburton? Bro, nah, dude. Like, nothing beats the shirt that I seen a couple weeks ago. They took Bin Laden's face, or Bin Laden's head, and they photoshopped Halliburton's face on him, bro. And it says Halliban. Oh, man. If I wasn't so anti-terrorism, I'd order one. I don't want anyone getting the wrong idea. Joffrey Rodriguez, not bad. And Tigers are crushing right now. Corey Lewis, base ink, Twinkies. Who's got the Twinks? Buffalo BK. Nice hit. I'm the same way, bro, until Altuve's off the team, which is unfortunate because he's going to retire there. So, for the next however many years, in my colorful language that I can't say, I'll leave that to myself, but screw the Stros, man. Like, I'm a big fan of Yordan Alvarez. I will give him that. I do like Yordan. I really like Isaac Paredes, but he was a Ray. So, save it. I don't care what you guys say. We're saving the Sapphire. Even if it sucks, we're saving it. What's up, Blue? I bet they are. Everybody's selling the Tyrese choke shirts now. Stephen Flo's on a heater with them Tigers, man. McGonagall's the guy you want. Yeah, well, Pena's kind of streaky, you know what I mean? Like, he's been crushing it, like, what, the last 2 weeks or so? Probably last month, now that I think about it. Last month, Pena's been on a heater. You know who's on a real heater, though? You guys know. Junior Caminero, baby. Caminero's just torching the ball. 6 home runs in the last 8 games. Just hit 15. Junior's bat speed is second to none. O'Neal Cruz. But he's a Pirate, so who cares? Luke, how's that select set going, buddy? Getting it put together? Yeah, man, Junior's just, that kid is special. I know you guys heard the whole spiel with Wander Franco. I was not wrong. You guys have been breaking with me that long, since 2019. I was not wrong. Junior, generational talent, just not generational at making decisions, unfortunately. So, I got everybody on Chandler Simpson last year. 103 stolen bases in Double-A for the Montgomery Biscuits. Now he's up in the majors. He's sitting at like 19 stolen bases or something crazy. There's a Bryce Rayner base. Casey Cook, Rangers, the $4.99 refractory. Nice hit, Texas. And now, the day 23 Bowman released, I'm like, Junior Caminero. That dude is going to be insane. And everybody's like, no, man, it's just another younger guy. I'm like, okay. They all start young, bud. Soto was like 17 years old when he started turning heads. Junior's a special player. Yesevich for the Jays to 199. It's hard to be, I'll say this, it's hard to be Junior's size because Junior's a thicker fella, if you will. To 50, Braden Montgomery in Tune Gold. Nice hit, Red Sox. It's hard to be Junior's size, a little thicker like that, and swing as fast as he does on a consistent basis. Who just got sent out? Chandler? Well, they got too many people healthy right now. It's the only reason he's down. It's not that he's doing poorly. The Rays are getting healthy. They had no spots for him. Yeah, Dominguez was really young. We get the question in the shop all the time, right? I say, look back here, okay? This guy is born in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Look for Dominican Republic and buy that guy. It sounds cliche, right? Sounds cliche. But I'm telling you, the Dominicans are the best at baseball in the world. I'm American, and I will say that. They are the best in the world across the board at baseball. You can disagree with me. You can show me all the stats you want. You were still wrong. The DR produces some nasty baseball players. Randall Diaz. Nationals. Base Inc. Rob Kennedy. Puerto Rico. He might not be the guy. We flip over Caglioni's card. It says Dominican Republic on it. Dude was born in like Kansas or something. I'm just kidding. I don't know where he was born, but just trying to make it funny. They really do, man. That's because the only way off the islands is baseball or narcotics, just to be flat out. Aiden May, $4.99. Armas Eldridge. So you're going to choose two different roads to get off that island. One of them's awesome. One of them sucks. Meckage. Bryce Meckage to 150. There's a Connor Griffin Chrome. Earhard. Massey. Look at the back of Shohei Ohtani's cards. It says Dominican Republic. Rainer Arias. Caglione. Does it? No. No. We need his base card. Bears Tears and Alsip. Dude, Chris Morel. I mean, yeah, to be flat out, he's just too streaky, bro. When he's hot, he's hot. When he's not, he is very, very much so not. You got to be consistent in the majors. When we made that trade, for you guys that don't know me, that are new to our app, I'm a Rays fan. I live in Indiana, but I'm a Rays fan. I think our auto's up there, so we're going to save it. We traded Paredes. I mean, a couple other things, but let's just say Paredes for Chris Morel. And I was like, oh, crap, we lost Isaac Paredes. But we got Chris Morel. Cam Smith. Caglione. Let's see if it says DR. I know it doesn't, but Tampa, Florida. I mean, pretty close to the Dominican Republic, closer than Indiana. Caglione, base chrome. Dude grew up in baseball country where they practice year-round. Nate Dom. Anyway, so Chris Morel for Paredes. I was like, we went from one dude that hits nukes only to left field to a guy that hits nukes everywhere, but he's just really streaky. And nothing has changed. Carter Holton for the Braves to 99. Aiden Miller and Bench. Refractors. Here we go. Here we go. I mean, he was doing well at the beginning of the season. And by well, I mean like peaks and valleys well. Padres. Tyson Neighbors, base ink. I said Padres. Hartle and Cruz. Ended up with them Pods. The Helper. I said Tyler. Tyson Neighbors. And paper base galore. Namala Zaire Hope. Zaire Hope's going to be nasty if he makes it up. Sebastian Walcott's going to be nasty if he makes it up. I also made the call on Jacob Wilson. No one wanted to listen to me because he's an athletic. That's fine. we go. Draft. We'll go pack by pack here. Let's go. He did, yep. Just kidding. That's a black. What do they say on all those other goofy apps? Let it sweat, chat. Stupid. Martha and Matheson. So we have a black so far to 10. So good luck there. Valdez, Harvey, Keyshaw. And they don't. Get out of here. No pictures. Yeah, Cotto's pretty solid too. Gold, Jenkins, Pablo Guerrero, Luke Holman. Let's see. Diamondbacks. Titus Sissel to 50. Who has the D-backs here? Mitch. So Mitch, post this on Instagram. Tag Titus. He does collect his own cards. Just an FYI for you there. Titus to 50. Every year's update's going to be expensive now with all the debut patches, bro. Gage Zeal. Griffin Burkholder, not bad. Come on, let's end on some tater salad here. Brock Wilkin. Sanducci. Eddie for the Pirates to 75. Eddie Reinders. Yeah, when I pulled his True Red, he inquired about it. Ramirez. Braden Taylor, Trey Morgan. That dude, he ain't too bad. Xavier Isaac, too, for the Rays. The Rays farm system is wild. Theo Gillen's on the up and up right now. Dylan Cruz. De Los Santos. Paulino Santana. Theo Gillen. All right. So, not only do we have a black, we have a red. Red and black. Let's go. What a pack. Here we go. Eddie. Go black first. Upside down. Good luck, everyone. Oh, how about that, though? Not an auto, but we take it. Number 8 of 10. Black Sapphire. Titus. Which means we should have some red ink. Red ink. Right side up red ink. For the Diamondbacks. Oh, my goodness. And that's a nice one, too. Ryan Waldschmidt, 5 of 5. Mitch just absolutely mashes that last pack. Holy smokes. Let's go. Little color match stand. Waldschmidt. And Titus. Tag him, bro. Tag him. Dude loves cards. He's not Dominican, but he loves cards. Not too bad. All right. No CAG tonight, unfortunately. No big CAGs anyway. But it wasn't a bad little mixer. You guys know I do not recap the non-numbered or paper. We ain't doing all that. So here we go. 250, 199, 150, 125, 75. All right. That should be the numbers. Lego! All right, I mean, Mitch, if you want to join us one night, I'm pretty sure Nick and I are going to schedule a sushi night when we're in New York because we found this top-notch sushi spot. So we'll see. We'll see if you're available. Longoria to $4.99, Brito to $3.50, Thomas White to $2.50 with Royce Lewis to $1.99, Trey Yesevich to $1.50, Bryce Meckage, Emmanuel Rodriguez to $1.50, Sunstrom to $1.25. Carter Holton to $99, Jacob Wright to $99, Eddie to $75, Titus to $50, and to $50 in tune, Braden Montgomery for the Red Sox. It is so expensive, but the best sushi I've ever had in my life. It is like so expensive. I come from the Midwest. I mean, I guess expensive is a relative term depending on where you live. But when it's like $200 a head, I'm like, bro, where are you getting your sushi from? Base Sync. Tyson Neighbors, Padres, and Randall Diaz for the Nats. Base Inc., Lewin Diaz, Miami. Corey Lewis for the Twinks. Refractor Inc. to 499, Casey Cook for the Rangers. Titus to 10, nice at Diamondbacks. Braden Montgomery, spec link to 299 for the White Sox. A nice true orange, Bobby Witt Jr., 15 of 25 for the Royals. Whoever this dude is. Dylan File, Brew Crew to 250, congrats, I think. McGonigal, 2-back, how about a base ink? And true blue, nice at Tigers. And Ryan Waldschmidt to 5 of 5, let's go. In Cabo, I mean, you're like on the beach though, bro. You know what I mean? That's wild though. That's expensive. Oh my goodness. Like, I'm all about experiences, like just dumping money on experiences. I think experiences are very important. Luke, I hope to see you up there at the Midwest Monster. Yes, I'll be there tomorrow and Saturday. So I hope to see you there. We're in the far back corner with the rest of the sponsors, so you come make sure you pay us a visit. I'm all about just splurging on just things that are experiences, right? But for some reason, like when it comes to food, I'm like, bro, it just like goes in one end and out the other, and it's over, right? But I'm telling you, some experiences you guys don't want to miss out on when it comes to food. Roll the dice, because there's some amazing food out there that if you don't, you will never taste it. You'll never know it even exists. But then again, I'm just a country boy turned bougie by sushi, I guess. So I'm down for sushi. I've eaten some wild stuff in my life, but some of the best sushi I've had has been in New York City. I mean, yeah, it's a tourist destination. I can imagine everything's just like triple the price or quadruple the price for no reason. Go get a Mai Tai, it's like $48, and you're like, are you kidding me? You can just go buy all the ingredients for less than that. All right, so Steven, congrats on McGonigal. PM me. Mitch, I will see you in 2 weeks and some change, right? Well, maybe 2 weeks. 2 weeks and a couple of days. Or back here live tomorrow night if you guys want to get crazy. I'll be at the Midwest Monster all day tomorrow. If you guys are in Indianapolis and you want to take a gander at what we got, meet us at the far back right corner. We are with the rest of the sponsors. You should be able to see our tablecloths that say Best Card Shop. Come say hi. I will be here breaking right after that. I may leave early to come break it, depending on how much we fill and how early we fill. So I will definitely see you guys tomorrow night, one way or the other. Appreciate you all, and enjoy your weekend. If it's starting early, tomorrow is Friday, baby, so we're there. Get through your work day. You guys be safe. God bless. We'll see you tomorrow.